Hi everybody, how's it going today? Thanks for watching another video. I'm out back by our silage pile and our earlage pile. We've been going on silage and earlage here with two choppers the last couple days. We had originally just had the one chopper here after the rain, but they've been having some consistent breakdowns, so Jason brought his other machine back over so we could try to catch back up or make some progress anyways, but hasn't really been the case. It seems like if it's not one machine down, it's two machines down here the last 4 or 5 days. He was able to get the first field of earlage finished here this morning. They started on the second field, but it's been one thing after another. Bearings on the kernel processor again, slip clutch on the earlage head, and then it was a def issue on that same chopper, and now his other machine that's been on silage here the last few days has some kind of hydraulic code coming on, low hydraulic pressure or something like that. So it's been kind of slow going here, and the weather has been fairly decent. We had a little bit of rain here this morning, so we got maybe a 2-hour late start. They started at around 11 or 12, I can't remember, but just kind of frustrating when the weather's good to not be putting corn in a pile. My plan was to put my drone up in the air and show you guys what we've got going on here. So this is the earlage pile here. Bobby Joe's pushing up. We just put half a sheet of plastic on this morning. So we've got about a sheet and a half of plastic on this so far of 2023 earlage. And this is our silage pile. But if you remember, we got 2 inches of rain, and we're on the east side of the pile here. On the west side, it's got quite muddy over there, and it's still a little muddy right around the edge. So on this side we're on the concrete, so what we had been doing was dumping it on the concrete, and then Sam had been pushing it up onto the pile, and then Bobby Joe was putting it where he wants it, essentially, to get this pile kind of built up more. And then Rudy, Bobby Joe's son, is running that packing tractor right there, and that actually had been going pretty good, and I was hoping to film that with the drone here, but apparently that's not going to happen. Maybe I'll put it up in the air just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's Wednesday afternoon here. The plan was to cover this silage pile completely tomorrow night or tomorrow evening with wrestling kids. But if we don't get this corn chopper going today, then that's probably not going to happen either. We'll be able to put at least like 3/4 of a sheet on by the looks of it, but won't be able to finish it off like I had hoped. But that's the way it is, I guess. Can't do much about it. It's just as frustrating for Jason as it is for me, because he's been in the car getting parts more than he's been in the chopper seat, which I'm sure he's not very happy about. I think maybe I will put the drone up in the air here so you guys can see the piles, see what we've got going on. And tomorrow afternoon, maybe I'll put the drone in the air, try to heft tear and film us putting some plastic on if we are able to do that. We do have a chance of frost here on, what is it, Friday evening, I think. Showing a low of 32 at the moment, which we should have been wrapped up with silage by then, but if they can't get that machine going, I think we're not going to get there. We for sure won't be finished with the earlage, which isn't as big of a deal, but if the corn gets frost, it's not going to dry down immediately, but we'll lose quite a bit of the leaves. They will die and fall off pretty quick. But it is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it. We'll see what happens. If we're right around 32, I'm sure we'll have spots in the field that will get killed by the frost and spots that won't. But can't do much about that either. As I put the drone in the air, a truck with the silage came, so I was able to get him unloading, and then we pushed that up, and now just got a load of airlage dumped here, and here comes another load of silage. So hopefully they've got the chopper working again. Good sign anyways that a couple of loads have come in here. I was gonna go check this cerealage area because this is the first load off of the next field, or the second load actually off of the next field. So we'll I'm gonna go take a look at it, take a look at how the chopper's doing, and take a dry matter sample. So this is what earlage looks like. As you can see, it's all that yellow, that's the kernels, but there is still some green in there, that's from the husk. And then the inside of the cob is in here also, but that's pretty much pulverized. There might be some, here's a piece of the inside. But we essentially don't want to see, well, we for sure don't want to see whole kernels in here. They really want them to be as busted up as possible. The smaller it is, the better. Here's a little bit of, oh, it's not too bad. So now I'm gonna put this on our Coster tester and essentially dry it down to figure out what the dry matter is. This looks like the chopper is doing a pretty good job on this here. The earlage really doesn't take too much because they only come with a load about every 15-20 minutes, it seems like. Even with a 12-row head on the chopper, they can only put so many stalks through the head, and Sam's pushing up that load of silage there. I'll probably wait until tomorrow to film any more, because then we'll get us covering that pile on this video also here, hopefully. It's the next day here. A little windy on the pile. Sam just finishing up packing here. We finished this pile here last night. We put plastic on last night, as you just saw in the drone footage. We were able to get 3/4 of one sheet put on. I've got my measuring tape with me here. We've got about 2 sheets left. I want to make sure that 2 sheets is gonna get us all the way to the bottom. Otherwise we'll have to put on a partial piece. Chopper's running in the background there. We're piling north of the shop with silage at the moment. And then getting just about out of room with earlage here. They just broke a sprocket on the corn head. They're gonna repair that and keep going. Plan is to finish this pile here, get as much piled right here as possible. And then tomorrow, Bobby Joe, the guy that's packing the silage at the moment, he's got to go start harvesting his soybeans. So we'll be going back to one chopper and then we'll be pushing and packing. So the plan today is to get as much earlage done as we can fit on this slab here. He's going to put his corn silage head back on. And then the other chopper will be going to another job. Then we'll be finishing the silage first. They should get done with all the silage right around the yard here today if they have a good day. And then we've got 2/4 of our own silage left to do after that. So in theory, another 3 days or so of silage, and then we'll finish the earlage off after that. At least that's the plan. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Pretty chilly here today. Tomorrow morning, actually, chance for frost. The low at 32. So we definitely want to get that silage off as quick as possible. If we do get some frost, it's not going to hurt it's not going to do much to the earlage anymore at this point. These cold temperatures, it's not going to, that corn won't dry down much anymore. It'll still dry down, but it's not going to concern me. But on the silage, once we do get a frost, the leaves will start to fall off, and then you'll get less tons, obviously. So want to get that silage wrapped up here quickly in the next couple days if we can. Just gonna stop Sam here and have him help me measure this pile. The wrestling kids will be coming back tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. We'll finish this pile up here. And we had them help yesterday with a sheet of earlage also. You didn't see that in the video, but it's too windy today to do that, so maybe we'll have them help us completely finish that earlage pile off as well, because if they get that head fixed here today, we'll definitely be able to finish that pile up, because I think we maybe have another hour or 2 at most of running until we are completely out of space back there. But I think I'll end this video here. Appreciate you guys watching. Temperatures are changing pretty quick here. Winter is coming, so we want to get this wrapped up as quick as we can. Anyways, questions, comments, post them down below, and we'll see you in the next video.